In 1900, Theodore Roosevelt suggested that Grant, Lincoln, and Washington loomed as the three great heroes of American history. So even as late as the turn of the century, he's part of this heroic firmament. And then in the decades that follow, that diminishes rapidly.
What happened was that the history of the war came to be written by a lot of pro-Southern historians who exercise a powerful sway. It's often called the lost cause.
The lost cause narrative is really an effort of the South to say, how did we sacrifice so much for a cause so bad as slavery? So they changed the narrative. No, it was about states' rights and independence. And so that narrative has become the predominant narrative. And I think part of it gets buried in there is the role of Grant.
There were three separate attacks on his legacy. Grant is known by many as the butcher. Grant is known as the drunk. Grant is known as the corrupt.
Everything else gets stripped away, and you've got the guy that won the Civil War, and he was an alcoholic and a failed president.
And the lost cause casts Grant as the villain and Lee as the hero. So once the memory of that generation that venerated him passed on, he was forgotten.
And so Confederates lost the Civil War, but they certainly won the war of myth. And Grant was on the wrong side of that myth.